Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's your boy, The Hobby, here talking NFL Week 4 and college football Week 5. And I have some free picks for you guys by the end of this video. Before we get started, though, I have to go ahead and recap last weekend because it was one of the best weekends of my entire 6+ year career. Up and over nearly 75 units for the premium from Thursday to Monday. We cashed in on the Dolphins. We smashed Iowa. We hit pretty much every possible play on Saturday, including our play of the year with Oklahoma on that insane safety in the Indiana route of Illinois. Another profitable day on Sunday, and the only day we dropped was the Ravens on Monday night. 75 units for the premium. We've added so many new members to our premium community that's already over 2,000. So I want to welcome all of you. If you guys do want to get involved in the premium, you can go to the link in my bio, link in my description. Scroll down here. You can see this monthly full access pass. That's going to get you everything and anything that I release throughout the entire college football and NFL season. If you're tuning into this video, be sure to use code 50OFF because that's going to get you 50% off that monthly subscription. Come jump in the premium. Come cash in with us because this weekend could be just as big. But we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to break down Thursday Night NFL. That's my biggest priority for this video. We'll give some previews for college football on Thursday night, Friday, Saturday. Talk some NFL Sunday. But my biggest thing about this video will be the Seattle Seahawks Arizona Cardinals game. Line has already flipped. Open Arizona Cardinals as a favorite. Already flipped to Seattle. No James Conner. Conner out for the season. Marvin Harrison Jr. can't catch anything for Kyler Murray. And I know everyone and their mother's on Seattle, but for me, this really is Seattle Seahawks or don't bet this game. Their offense is clicking. Their defense is going to be swarming Kyler Murray all game. Maybe a trap line, maybe not, but this is one of those games I'm just going to be okay backing the public. I know you guys do like TD touchdown scorers. Always like to play this on these primetime games. Have some fun with it. We'll jump over here in these TD score props. Anytime touchdown scorer, those are fine. The fun stuff is really first touchdown scorer and the first quarter stuff. So I'm going to scroll down here. There's a couple things I really want to point out. As far as first touchdown scorer for the Seattle Seahawks, I really do think something is telling me Cooper Kupp. And some of these things are just feel. But I do think Cooper Kupp gets in the end zone first for Seattle. And as always on the other side, you always got to play each side in these primetime games. Marvin Harrison Jr., he's dropping everything. I think everyone's going to be on him and his props, thinking it's going to be a bounce-back game. I'm not buying it. Going to go with the boy, Trey McBride. Seems to be Kyler Murray's outlet, and those are going to be my first touchdown scorers. Something else that I do in these primetime games that I have to point out is playing these first drive props. So the first being behind the scenes with football for a long time and also just knowing the sport, these first drives for NFL are scripted. Everyone knows this. This is probably one of the best probability chances for a team to go down and score a touchdown. When I'm doing first touchdown scores, I always like to nibble on these first drive touchdown scorer props. And with me wanting Cooper Kupp plus 1,600 for him to get in the end zone on that first drive, it's worth a sprinkle. Why the heck not? And also for the Cardinals, Trey McBride, look, plus 1,700. So as far as my side in this game, definitely leaning Seattle Seahawks. You guys love the touchdown props and the touchdown scores. So we're rolling Cooper Kupp, Trey McBride with that sprinkle on first drive touchdown scorer for Seattle Seahawks and the Cardinals. As far as this game, that is all that I'm getting into because we're going to have so much volume on Saturday and Sunday that I want to be able to talk through some of that in this video too. Before we do get started with some of that other action for the NFL this week, I got to tell you about Onyx Odds. Probably one of the best promos I have ever seen. Any new account that deposits at least $10 is going to get $100 free. Guys, it's a free $100. I used it last weekend. I flipped my $100 into over $400. And that's not even the crazy part. I had someone that turned their $10 deposit and $100 in free bets to nearly $2,000 following my premium picks last weekend. A $10 deposit, a free $100, and following my premium turned them into nearly $2,000 profit over last weekend. It's a no-brainer, guys. Go on Onyx Odds, use code HOBBY, get your free 100, and cash in with us in our premium this weekend. But we'll go ahead and move forward with NFL preview. I'm going to give another free pick out. We're going to quickly go through NFL, jump over the college football, and wrap this up. But I already gave you a free pick in the Seattle Seahawks-Cardinals game for last night. We have the Ireland game, Vikings, my Steelers. Nothing I really want to do there. Everyone always asks me for the survivor picks. I've been really helping everyone throughout the first few weeks so far. My matchup here is going to be the Lions. Obviously, the Bills are the easy out. Lions are the second easy out, but I haven't used them yet in my own survivor league. I think next week's going to be a little bit tricky for a lot of people, and I have the Bills and some different people that I can still use down the road. So for me, for survivor leagues, I'm using Lions this week. But the biggest game I want to talk about is this Eagles-Bucks game. When the Eagles come to town, when the Eagles come down to Tampa and play the Bucks, they are usually atrocious. I think they've lost 4 out of the last 5 on the road at the Bucks. And I just think with the way the Bucks have won all of their games at the wire, the Eagles showed up to town early to acclimate to the weather, the humidity, get ready for this game. I think the Eagles handle business. I think the Bucks take a loss here. I think the Eagles are going to perform way better than what they did against the Rams last week, even though they had the late resurgence. So I really want you guys focusing on Eagles money line here, -3 if you want to. But this is probably going to be one of my favorite games on the Sunday schedule. In future videos, I will break it down this entire slate. If you want a specific question, comment, concern for any of these games, be sure to drop it in the comments. I'll get to that in a future video. But I do want to give time to go over here and talk college football real quick. Tomorrow we have the Army-East Carolina game. I won't be on this game. If you guys want action, I'm leaning East Carolina. Friday night, we got this TCU-Arizona State game. My typical rule of thumb is unranked home favorites. Back that team. Against ranked opponents, back that unranked home favorite. I'm not really that high on Arizona State this year. They did barely escape the game against Baylor, even though they forced 3 turnovers last week. But I might be holding off on this game entirely. Trends say to back Arizona State. But then Saturday, guys. Saturday is the Saturday of all Saturdays. Notre Dame, Arkansas. Everyone and their mother seems to be on Notre Dame. You got USC, Illinois. You got Auburn, Texas A&M, which is going to be an insane game. LSU, Ole Miss. If you guys checked out my TikTok and social media, I already dropped an absolute hammer on this game. It's going to be Ole Miss on the money line. I'll give it to my YouTube viewers for free. Also, Ohio State, Washington. I have a massive play in this game. And some other games too here with the Alabama, Georgia. Absolute monster pick in this. And an absolute monster pick in the Oregon, Penn State game. Now, guys, last weekend, I hit nearly every pick we released, including 2 massive play of the years on Oklahoma and Indiana. And we're going in again this weekend. All I can tell you is if you missed out last weekend, you better get involved this weekend. There's really no reason not to. But as far as my college football free pick at the current moment, you guys need to smash Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin and company is going to put it to LSU at home. And I also love the over in that matchup. Lane Kiffin is not going to slow down in this game. And I think LSU is going to be able to score too, which should be a very easy over. As far as Thursday night goes, that's it, guys. We got Seattle on the money line for tomorrow's action. I gave you a look-ahead free pick for Sunday NFL. I gave you a look-ahead free pick for Saturday college football. We'll have videos releasing the next few days, which will dive into these games even more. If you guys want to hear something specific, be sure to drop a comment. Let me know what games you guys want to talk about. I'm happy to talk about those in future videos. Please like, comment, subscribe. Really means a lot of support in the channel, and I appreciate you guys.